YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Y2 Shadows, and we're back at it again. This time, we're going to talk about the NFL. Today is May 14th, Thursday, and today was the national NFL schedule release. We're going to focus more on my team, the Dallas Cowboys. Not really going to talk too much about other teams except like who we're really facing, kind of talk about them. But schedule release day, talk about the Cowboys, see how I think about the chances, how I feel. Um, Boy, we got a fucking tough draw, man. Oh man, we got a tough ass draw. But let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. And here is the 2026-2027 NFL Dallas Cowboys schedule. Let's kind of go into it. Let's begin. Let's get into everything. So, week one, we are in the Big Apple. Whoa, is it not showing my cursor? Whoa. Whoa. What the fuck? All right, there we go. All right, cool. Week one, we got us against the Giants. Big Apple. Sunday night football as well. This is a Sunday night football game. So we are at New York. This game, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I have no fucking sweats about this game at all. I legit there's nothing I'm sweating about this game. Number one, they might not even have their number one receiver, Malik Neighbors. Is still recovering from that knee injury. There's reports going around that Neighbors may not even be available for week one. So the biggest person that really was killing us in like week two last year, even though our secondary is like way better like than last year, like by a mile, like the nigga that was killing us, he may not even be available. Number two, right? We got year two Jackson Dart, and now we got people got tape on him. Now people can like actually scheme for him. The Giants, while they did draft Francis Mauigoa, their O line is just not all of a sudden going to be that much better. And then yes, people want to bring up the John Harbaugh thing and whoop the whoop, and Harbaugh's been a winner and everywhere he goes and all that. But it's like, yeah, nigga, you've been with the Ravens forever, so you had a chance to build the organization up and really do that, bro. The Giants, bro, you not gonna just take over year one and just do that. Like, there are some coaches that can do that, but like, you're not finna just go ahead and take over, especially not like against us. Like, get the fuck out of here, man. Hell no, that shit is not happening. You got Arvell Reese though. Arvell Reese might be solid, but also here's another thing too. They lost. Like they traded away. What was it? Did they trade it? Was it a Kayvon or Dexter? I think it was Dexter they traded away. Yeah, I think Dexter Lawrence is the one they traded in. So, like, they got edges. Like, their edge room is elite. I will not lie to you. And I'm a little worried about our tackles, Guyton and Terrence Steele. So, I won't lie to you. Their edge room is elite, and I'm worried that they might be able to get to the quarterback a couple times. But, like, their interior D line isn't really like hella strong, so we should be able to run up the middle on they motherfucking ass. And then also, bro, like salute to Colton Hood that they drafted, right? Colton Hood's like a really nice nigga, but hey, bro, you going from like, yeah, you was in the SEC, but how many of them niggas was as elite as George Pickens, man? How many of them niggas was elite as CeeDee Lamb, man? You see what I'm saying, right? Like, so, bro, like, I ain't too worried about it. I ain't too worried about it at all. I think we should be 1-0. Week two, we got the Commanders at home. And this one, I think this one is America's Game of the Week. I think so. Yeah, I think this one's America's Game of the Week. So, primetime slot for Fox, So we'll have Brady and them out there. Yeah, man, this is another one. This is another one where like I feel confident in Dallas to get it off, be able to get the W, because yes, Jaden's a problem, but Jaden's also coming off of multiple bad injuries last year. Right? They lost. They lost a decent amount of talent, and I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, who really is their wide receivers outside of Terry McLaurin, man? Like, outside of like McLaurin, like, who's really like their wide receivers? Like, you feel me? Like, who's their wide receiver core? Their wide receiver core Like, their wide receiver core is Terry McLaurin and Jakey Rondo on them motherfucker, bro. Like, what the fuck? Then nigga Jakey Rondo gonna be catching passes out the backfield. Like, what the fuck going on, man? So yeah, I ain't really worried about the Commanders. They got Sonny Styles and they did draft him, which was like cool. Nice linebacker addition for them. But like the Commanders didn't do enough to really instill fear in my heart this year. So Cowboys should be 2-0. Then we get to the fucking gauntlet. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Roger Goodell, you will pay. I will make sure that you suffer for all eternity. You will be in the deepest pits of hell for your crimes. Can't fucking believe this shit, bro. Like, so, and the way, and the craziest thing about this one. So the next game, right? Baltimore, and also it's in fucking Rio. So we're going out the country to play Baltimore. The crazy thing is about this one, it wouldn't have been us that had to play Baltimore if all Tyler Loop had to do was make that fucking kick. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that nigga just made that kick, bro. It would have been Philly who had to play these niggas. Oh my god! And Philly gets fucking Pittsburgh. Philly gets Pittsburgh because of the first place team. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, bro! Oh my god, bro! All right, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't see how we win that one. Like, I really don't see. I don't see how we win that one. At all. I mean, if you take away, I mean, they did lose Likely, right? And their wide receiver core, like, they don't have anybody that's like a real threat. I would feel like to put up like, oh, like they're gonna go get like 125 on this defense. Like, I don't really feel like Zay Flowers, Bateman. I don't even know if they still got Bateman. Funny enough, but like I don't really feel like that they have anybody for real on their outside because they did likely went to the Giants. And again, their other receivers, I don't really fear anybody. They don't, but in my heart, the problem is Action Jackson in that play and that RPO is the best to ever do it. And you got that, and now and he's running RPO with Derek fucking Henry, King fucking Henry, man. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how we win that one. And then week 4, then yes, we're still in the state of Texas, but we're going to fucking Houston. Me bamba. Oh, God. So we're going back from overseas. Coming back from overseas, right? Now, and I ain't gonna lie, like, niggas might get distracted in Rio. Shoot. Hell, I ain't gonna cap to you. Shoot. If I wasn't having plans going on during that time, I might have asked a couple people, like, let's get together, let's go to Rio, because Rio got some bad little bitty in that motherfucker, you feel me? Oh my god. But Rio women, oh my god. Alright, but let me relax. But bro, we're coming back from overseas and we're playing the vaunted Houston fucking defense, man. Like, Tank Dell coming back from his surgery. So Tank Dell should finally be playing. At least I believe so. Hold on. Let me look up on my phone real quick. Let me go to, I'm just gonna go to Google real quick. Tank Dell. Let me see, like, updated news. Okay, so there's a thing from Yahoo Sports. Yahoo Sports about a couple of days ago. Yeah, so they're saying that so far from what it looks like is they're making it seem like Yeah, because Christian Kirk's not on the team anymore, so it's just gonna be it's him, it's Nico and Tank, Nico and Tank. So I'm not reading anything that's saying he's not gonna be uh like caught up. Like, yeah. I don't. Yeah, I'm not really thinking, seeing anything where there. So Tank Dell's a deep ball threat. Which again, we got Caleb Downs now, and we got Caleb Downs and Jalen Thompson for that. But like, bro, like the biggest problem that I'm worried about is that fucking defense, bro. That defense is going to give Dak and them hell. And again, if we had better tackles, I'd be like a little bit more confident. But like our tackle room is suspect as hell. Guyton for me has to take a year. Is this year 3 or 4 for him? I think Guyton, this is year 3. Guyton for me has to really take a leap, or like I'm kind of just gonna be at the point where like I'm off of him. Terrence Steele, I've been off of Terrence Steele forever. Terrence Steele is absolute dog shit. I'm so like, and we're paying him that much money. I really want to get off his contract so bad. I want the Cowboys to go trade and get like some type of pick for him, bro, because he is like absolute awful. We need a right tackle badly. But like I don't know what it is. The Cowboys just love him, so who fucking knows like how that's gonna work out. But yeah, against that fucking defense, man, I don't see how we win. And then look how like this that's the one of the early games too. Like we get off from the Rio games, and I don't even know what time it'll be in Rio. I don't know how I don't know how like how it works over there, if they're like the same time zone, like if Brazil is the same time zone as like a Texas time is. But I'm going to assume, I mean, like since they're both like in the Americas, I'm guessing the time zone shouldn't be like drastically different, like maybe like an hour or something like that. But if it's not, and there is like a drastic difference, then like they're coming back from Rio, going straight into they then having to go to Houston. That's terrifying, man. That's absolutely terrifying. Week 5. Then Thursday night football. So then we gotta go. So now we're at 2-2. I think they're 2-2. So I think they're losing back to back games. Thursday night. Then we get a short rest. Thursday night football. We're at home, but then we play Tampa. And Tampa just got Ruben Bain, who Ruben Bain is pissed about all them teams that passed up on him. Matter of fact, he's more definitely gonna be pissed about Dallas, because when he was at Miami, one of the things he was talking about when he was like initially projected to be like a top 5 pick, like earlier. I think it was like one of the bowl games. One of the bowl games before Miami had named the national championship, and they were playing at AT&T Stadium. Somebody had asked him what it would be like drafted, and he was like, "Oh, it'd be like a dream come true." He grew up liking the Cowboys, family all around, all that. And Dallas passed on him, and now they passed on him for Caleb Downs. So it's not like we just passed on him for no scrub, but like they passed up on him, right? Now I will say though, I think Cowboys win this game ultimately, because Mike Evans is gone. So Emeka has to be their wide receiver 1. And if you only looked at the first half of last year, you would have thought Mecca was clearing away, would have been wide receiver 1, and it's like, oh, they really got them one. But the last half of the year, Mecca dropped off, man. And with Mecca falling off, Mike Evans had to retake the reins from there. And like they got Chris Godwin, but Chris Godwin is constantly dealing with injuries over there. Baker is Baker. Baker will make some plays, but yeah, I will say I think this is ultimately a game that Cowboys get. So I'm gonna say Cowboys gonna win that one. So 3-2. Then we get extended rest, but then it's gonna be Sunday Night Football, Week 6 at Green Bay, man. And I think this will probably be when Micah's back. So like this time, instead of Micah at AT&T, we're gonna face Micah and them in Lambeau. So that one right there is going to be. I can't even tell you. I don't even know who's gonna win that game. That's gonna be a nail biter, because again, we just for some reason can't fucking really beat the Packers. Like, I don't know what it is about the Packers. It's the Packers. Look, Packers, Cardinals, and 49ers. And we face all 3 of them on the fucking schedule, by the way. But there's just something where I just don't know. We just have not been able to beat them in recent years. I don't know what it is. We just cannot beat these motherfuckers. but I don't know. There's something sneaking. Like this one's just like a gut feeling. There's something sneaking that's telling me we're gonna somehow pull out a win this time. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because and I know we got Rashawn Gary for them, but if you ask Packers fans was like good riddance. Like they felt they fleeced us because they're like they don't even think Gary's that good anymore, especially on the contract that he's worth. Um, but they lost like Romeo Dobbs is gone. Like that was their wide receiver one. Romeo Dobbs is gone, and like I support Matthew Golden. Like I fuck with Golden, but I don't know if Golden is ready to be a wide receiver one. Christian Watson is like dope, but like I don't know if he's ready to be not a wide receiver one. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Only reason I'm gonna do this is just because I think our offense, their offense got depleted, and our offense just got better, and our defense got better too. Like I don't think immediately early unless the defense like really shows me wrong and like we really are like hella better. I don't think the defense is gonna be better than Green Bay, but our offense is I think is so much better than Green Bay. I think our offense is gonna be the one that pulls us away with the win. So I got us at this stretch. We're at 4-2 at this point. Monday Night Football against Philly at Philly. We're losing this one. No ifs, ands, or buts. Why is it doing it? Okay. So if y'all don't know, the Cowboys and Eagles pretty much when both teams are like even for the most part. Like when both teams, like when nobody's like lopsided, like when both teams are like you would say like about neck and neck when it comes to comes to their teams. Like when like I'm not even gonna say neck and neck, but like when it's like there's not like a disparity gap where it's like oh the Eagles are just way better or the Cowboys are just way better. Like if they're like right around like the same level ish, like they usually split the home games. So that one's the home game for the Eagles. I think the Eagles will just end up winning that one. Again, I think they're gonna lose AJ Brown. Like AJ Brown, the June 1st deadline is real soon. I think they're gonna trade AJ Brown, especially with that Mekhi Lemon thing. I think AJ Brown's gone, but it's just something about like how these two teams when they're even, they just always some way find a way to split that. So I just think that it's gonna split, and I don't think it's gonna be the away games. I don't think it's gonna be like the teams winning away. I think it's like, hey, it's gonna be both home games. Like the home teams are gonna win that one. So Philly's gonna get that one. So Cowboys 4-3. Cardinals at home. We're losing that game as well. That's another game where we haven't. That's another team where we have not beaten these motherfuckers in years, and I don't know why. Like they have a worse quarterback situation. Kyler is gone, but like we lost to Jacoby Brissett last year, right? Will Johnson, they drafted Will Johnson. And Will Johnson was projected to be a first round pick. They let Will Johnson because of like they were worried about it. People were worried about his knee. They let him fall all the way to the third round to Arizona. And what did he do? Actually, no, was it second or third round? I think it might have been the second, so I'm probably wrong, but I thought it was third round. But they let him fall all the way down to Arizona, like in the later rounds, and he was supposed to be a first round pick, and he came out and made niggas pay during the year. This is just another one where I don't know how I don't. This team's giving me too much PTSD. I just don't know how we're gonna beat them. I truly don't know how we'll beat them, how we're gonna beat them that day. Um, like there's ways to beat them. Don't get me wrong. Like again, our offense is better, and then our defense. And then like I would say like we took Jalen Thompson from them. I would say Buddha. Um, I would say Buddha is better than Caleb right now because obviously Buddha's been in the league, but like Caleb, I feel like is gonna show something, and like we'll have the better safeties. I think they have the best player, the safety wise, but I think we have like probably the better safety room with them with PJ Lock, Buddha, and well like not Buddha, but PJ Lock, Jalen, and Caleb Downs. But I think Buddha's just the best overall player there. And then like again, they got Will Johnson there too. Man, I just don't know. It's like this is one of them games where it's like the Cowboys will be end up being favored and they're gonna lose this game. So I just feel like they're gonna lose this game. It's just something the Cowboys do. It's unfortunate because I really think that this stretch will really tell me something, but I just think we're gonna trick off this game. So 4-4. I got 4-4 by after week 8. Week 9, we go to Indy, and it's the battle of the Downs brothers. Josh Downs, wide receiver for the Colts. Caleb Downs, starting safety for the Dallas Cowboys. I got us winning this one. I got this one winning this one comfortably. We don't even know who their quarterback is 100% because Daniel Jones tore his Achilles. And it was like later in the year. So I don't even know if Daniel Jones is ready to be back or if this is going to be a Anthony Richardson situation. And either way it goes, I will place my confidence in us against either one of those two quarterbacks because Daniel Jones might have an issue with his mobility, and then Anthony Richardson being able to have mobility and has a deep arm, but Anthony Richardson has like really bad IQ. I will gladly take us like on the away game over there versus the Colts. So I would say 5-5. Oh, not 5-5. 5-4 right there. And then this is where we start going on a win streak. San Francisco. San Francisco, man. I think we're gonna finally come out and get the W here. I think we're gonna finally win this game against San Francisco, and I think we're gonna finally get the monkey off our back, the black cat that's been running around saying that we can't beat San Fran. The my reasoning why, I mean, number one, we're at home, so just giving us something to feel a little bit better about is just us like being at home because as you guys have known, even though it hasn't been apparent the past couple years, typically when the Cowboys really have a solid roster, the Cowboys' home record is like incredible, and I don't expect that to drop. So this is where I think that we're gonna keep it up, but. Man, they just have the 49ers, they just have too many players that are coming off an injury that you have to rely on. And this is already week 10 later in the year. So, like, Mike Evans, do we really think Mike Evans is going to stay healthy with all them hamstring injuries he's been suffering throughout his career? Fred Warner coming off the ACL, I think he may be ready game 1. But if he's not ready game 1, like, he'll be ready by that time. But it's like, how healthy 100% is Fred Warner? CMC, like out of nowhere, like, and I'm not gonna lie, like my bad. Before I go back into this, I'm not gonna lie. The injury bug stuff, like I don't want to. I hate like talking about it because it's like it feels like I'm not talking about the actual like hey teams and like football schemes and how it's gonna go there, but like. These are like real valid concerns with these players. Like these are like this is a team that has been known to be injury prone, and players that you got to worry about that'll actually last. So yeah, like I will say that like, hey, CMC, you were healthy for a full season last year, and salute to you. Can I replicate that again? Can I honestly believe that you're gonna do that again? That you're gonna do that again? And that's like we gotta wait and see. If we're just talking about strictly the football side of it, though, our offense, they have the better running back in CMC, but like yeah, they have the better running back for sure. And maybe their O line's a little bit better than ours, but I'll take our quarterback over Brock Purdy every single day. I know people was gonna make a hot take about that for a while. Dak, but like Dak is just a better quarterback than Brock Purdy. Like come the fuck on, y'all. Dak's literally a better quarterback. It's literally not even close. Dakota's a better quarterback there. We easily have the better wide receiver room as well between CD and Pickens. Like that's like not close. They'll like I don't even know 100% if I'm gonna give them tight end because like Kittle. Like Kittle's numbers weren't really crazy last year either. Also, isn't he coming off an injury too? I forgot about that. He's also coming off like a really like crazy injury as well. I think he'll be healthy by then, but he was coming off an injury last year as well. And it's like, I mean, it's like off of like name alone, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's fucking George Kittle. But it's like off of real production. Do I think he's gonna be better than that tight end room of Ferguson? And when we ultimately get Trig to make the 53-man roster, Ferguson and Trig, we'll see. I don't know, but that's like name alone. Like I do not know. But yeah, I got the Cowboys finally breaking the curse off the back and getting that one. So 6-4. Tennessee at home. Salute to Cam Ward, but Cam Ward, we finna spank that monkey, man. We finna spank that motherfucking ass, man. Oh my god, this might be. But then again, you know what's funny? Like, this is gonna be one of them games we're gonna win, but we're gonna win by like 3 fucking points on a Brandon Aubrey game winner because we're gonna trick off. Like, this won't be like one of them blowout wins. It's gonna be like one of those we're gonna literally win because we were tricking off. So we'll get that one 7-4. Thanksgiving game. We're again, like I said, we're splitting the games. So I said we're gonna lose at Philly. We're winning at home on Thanksgiving, so we will be 8-4 there. And then the following week got rest, but we're going to Seattle. I'm letting y'all know right now. I love us. We are not beating Seattle, dog. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're not beating Seattle. Seattle. If we beat Seattle, oh, I'm letting y'all know. Like, if we beat Seattle and we survive this 7-game stretch, actually no, it's more than 7 games. This is what, 8 games right here. Yeah, this 8 game from Baltimore to the 49ers. If we survive that 8-game stretch right there, like we go like 500 during that 8-game stretch, and then we beat Philly and Seattle back to back. Oh, I'm letting y'all know I'm gonna be shouting to the heavens that we're in that contender talk for sure, for fucking sure. But I'm letting y'all know I don't think we're being Seattle. So yeah, like we're gonna lose that one. Also, that's Monday Night Football as well, prime time. Yeah, y'all, we're gonna lose that one. We're getting packed the fuck up. So 8-5. This is hold on. So 4, 8, 12, 13. All right. So week 13 is done. 8-5 after that one, and then we got the bye week, and then I think we're gonna beat the Rams. I think we'll beat the Rams. I think we'll beat the Rams on week 15. So week 14 bye, and week 15 will beat the Rams. Like it's in LA, but like LA for the Cowboys is basically Cowboys West. That's like quite literally that's what it is. It's Cowboys West. Ton of Cowboys fans show up and show out during those games. It's like damn near a second home for us. I do not worry at all. Puka and Devontae are going to give us like hell though. I will not doubt that. But I think that we're also going to be able to give them hell. And like they didn't get Mansoor. They didn't get Mansoor to pair along with like like initially I think they were projected to get Mansoor at like 13. They didn't get Mansoor. They drafted a quarterback that's not gonna play unless Stafford gets hurt. Gets hurt there. The Rams like really tricked off on the draft. Kobe, we took Kobe from them. Kobe's on a 1-year deal. Durant with us. But we took Kobe off of their hands. They signed McDuffie, and salute to McDuffie. But I watched CD fry his ass in fucking the Thanksgiving game last year. If so, I am very confident that CD can replicate that success. And then if CD's getting locked up, guess what? I got another wide receiver one on the other side. His name is George fucking Pickens, right? You feel me? So, like, I think actually that's a game that is very winnable for us. I think we win that one. So I'm gonna go 9-5. Sunday Night Football, Jacksonville, Week 16. Oh man, T-Law, I need my fucking revenge. I need my fucking revenge, T-Law. I need my fucking revenge. Because that game, you guys remember when we played Jacksonville a couple years ago, that game went to overtime. And realistically, we were doing pretty well that whole game. We should have won that game in regulation. But then, bad turnovers, bad Cowboys play, tricking off. This team had pissed me off. And then, they still blame Dak for this. That shit hit Noah Brown. So hold on, let me go focus on. So I'm just gonna do this right like this little thing. It hit Noah Brown right in his chest, bounced up and into the linebacker's hands, and he took it back for a pick 6. And people blame Dak for that shit. I couldn't fucking believe my eyes. I was like, niggas blaming Dakota? Like, the ball for the wide receiver. Yeah, he was going to the ground, but it's when it hits your chest. One of the biggest things when I was growing up, when I played football, was if you touch it, you could catch it. And in some instances, I think it's bullshit. Like, for example, if the ball's like behind you and you got to try to catch it like behind your head like this, and you're running one way and then the ball's kind of behind you, like you got to make a turn adjustment. I feel like those are hard to do, like really really hard for sure. But like if it hits you square dead in your fucking chest, I don't want to fucking hear that shit. Like, NFL player, you should have caught that motherfucker 1,000%. Like, that shit still irks me to this day. Because that literally, like... I'm getting more and more mad thinking about it. Let me get my mind off it. I think... I think we beat T-Law and them there. And then the last two games, home against the Giants, and then at DC. I think we win those last two games. So all in all, I'm being very optimistic, and obviously people are going to think Cowboys fan with the whoop, but I think we go 12-5 here.
Bang, bang, bang.
Shit like that.
I think we go 12-5 here. Yeah, I think like I've looked at this team a lot through all the pickups that they did, all the little signings that they did in the offseason, the stuff we did in the draft. I'm very optimistic about this team. I'm not gonna say we're gonna win the division because Philadelphia, the teams that won first last year that they got to play, they got a crazy draw. So like instead of, for example, just to show you, so instead of them playing Baltimore, because Tyler Loop missed that kick, they're playing the Steelers. Now, instead of them playing Green Bay, which they did beat Green Bay, they got to play Chicago. Now, Chicago, and I checked Philly's thing. They got to go to Soldier Field, and it's Monday Night Football. Chicago's a tough place to play Monday Night Football as well at Soldier Field. I do think they could lose that game, but that is somebody they got to play. They also, Carolina, right? Carolina won the division during the very last week of football because of some shit that happened between the Saints and the Falcons. And I don't know how people feel about the NFC South this year going in because a lot of these teams are like damn near the same. Although I think the Saints, I think I would personally have the Saints as the favorite to win the NFC South this year. And then Carolina, I will say maybe you might think Carolina's better because Carolina gave the Rams hell and they took the Rams all the way to the wire in that wild card game. But there's a decent amount of people that you ask them right now, they would say that they thought Tampa was still the better overall team and Tampa probably should have made the playoffs. Which again, like if Tampa did their job and didn't blow the season earlier in the year, they would have made it. But that's not a here or there. But like, there's people that think that Tampa's a tougher draw than Carolina. So they got to play, like, the Eagles got Carolina, and we got to play Tampa. Now, thankfully, we got Tampa at home, so again, I can take that on my back. But like, good Lord, man. I'm not going to say we're going to win the division. I'm damn sure not going to say we're going to be like the number one seed or anything like that. But I do think 12-5 should get us a playoff spot this year. So I would say I think 12-5 is possible. Realistically, only other one that I was like kind of being a little bit like the two that like maybe I'm being a little bit more optimistic on that probably are losses are the other two NFC West games where we lose to LA and then we lose to San Francisco, so we could drop down to 10-7 instead of 12-5, and if we get 10-7, I think we missed the playoffs this year. But I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm just going to personally say that I think we finally get the monkey off our back against against San Francisco, and then Cowboys West takes over LA, and we get that one over there, even though that one will be like a high-scoring affair galore with that one, with Puka and Devontae, salute. But yeah, I say 12-5. I think 12-5 is something that's possible. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you guys think is what is gonna happen for the Cowboys this year. If you guys think they're gonna be below 500 and be tanking again, like let me know. If y'all think that Dallas wins even more than that, and like I'm just like lower, a little bit lower on the team, like higher or lower, exact same, whatever y'all think, y'all let me know. But yeah, NFL schedule released today. Welcome back, NFL, but it's still NBA time, so still got a little bit more to talk about the NBA for a little bit. So, all right, y'all. I love you guys. Chaos Control Me. I'm out. See you guys in the next video.